Hello learners, welcome back to our channel Instructor's Point. My name is Ishan Kesavani and I will solve today one question that is expected to come in the TCS Nqt 2020 exam. So friends, I have a complete list of questions which may come in the 2020 exam of the taken by the TCS ION. And today our question is that you have to identify if a matrix is identity matrix or not. So first of all, an identity matrix is a matrix in which the elements at the diagonal are only 1 and else in other indexes the elements will be 0. So let's first start the coding, and before starting the coding let me define the main method for this, because main method is a necessary method. So public static void main string args. And now what I need to do is I need some variable. So say it is n and one flag variable. So I have taken the n variable because I want to take the input from the user, the number of the elements in this matrix. And flag I will tell it to you later why I am taking the flag variable. And so now first of all let me take the input from the user. So I will be using the scanner class for this. Scanner sc is equals to new scanner system.in, and here I will take the input in the variable n. So n is equals to sc dot next int, and before this let me import the scanner class. And now I will just write a print statement so as to inform the user that he needs to enter the number. System.out.println enter the size of matrix. Yes. Now what I need to do is I need to take the input from the user, the elements of this matrix. So I will be using one array. So int a is equals to new int, and the size of this will be n. And but size should be n cross n. Why n cross n? Because an element of the because the matrix is of a square matrix, and if the user enters 3, then we will be requiring to enter the 9 elements. So here I will take the size as the n cross n. So let me take it plus 1 as for the safety. So now let me the size of the array be n cross n plus 1. So now what I need to do is I need to ask the user to enter the elements. So I will be using for loop for this. For int I is equals to 0, I is less than n cross n, and I plus plus. Now I will write the print statement. So let me copy this print statement and let me paste it here, and I will just write the enter elements. Okay, and now let me take this in the array. So a of I is equals to sc dot next int. Yes. Now what I need to do is I need to traverse through each of the element in the array and need to find out whether the diagonals are 1 or not, because I need to find out whether the diagonals are 1, and elsewhere I need to find out 0. So for this I will be writing the condition for int j is equals to 0, j is less than n, and j plus plus. And now I will write the if condition. If j modulus n plus 1 is equals to 0, then what will happen? In it I will write the condition if a of j, that is the element at the jth index, equals to 1, then I will simply say flag is equals to 1. Elsewise I will say flag is 0, and I will break the statement because I don't want to check further, because I have got that the array is not an identity matrix. So now in the else part of this if loop, I will write that if array of j, that is element at the jth index, is equals to 0, then flag will be 1, and else flag will be 0, and again the break statement, so as to terminate the loop. And now I will just print it out after this for loop. So if flag is equals to 1, I will write yes, that is our matrix is a identity matrix. And in the else part I will write no, because matrix is not an identity matrix. So let me first explain you what I am doing here. So suppose the user enters an array as 1 0 0 and again 0 1 0 and again 0 0 1, then it will be an identity matrix, because you can see that the elements at the diagonal are 1 and elsewhere it is 0, the elements are 0. So how I am checking that whether it is an identity matrix or not? I am using this condition j modulus n plus 1. Suppose the user enters n as 3, then suppose j is 0, so 0 modulus 4 will be 0. So 0 modulus 4 will be, that is our element at the first index. Then if the 0 comes to 4, then 4 modulus 4 will also be 0. So then at the fourth index we need to find out 1. So that's why I have written the condition if a of j is 1, and again when we will get the 1, and we will get the 1 at the 8th index. So that's why when j 8 modulus n plus 1, that is 8 modulus 4 is 0, that is the condition is satisfied. And then if this condition is satisfied, we need to find out the 1, the number 1. So I am writing the condition if a of j is 1, then flag will be 1, and in the else part I have written flag is 0. And now I have just break the statement because I don't want to check further. And but if the number, that is suppose if 1 arrives, if j is 1, then j modulus n plus 1 will not evaluate to 0, and if it is not 0, then we know that it should be 0, because it is the condition of the identity matrix. So that's why I have in the else condition I have written a of j should be 0, and if we have got this, then flag will be 1, else flag will be 0, and again the break statement so as to terminate the loop. And after this complete for loop, I have written the print statement. If flag is 1, then it will be yes, else it will be no. So now let me run this program. So size of the matrix, say it is 2, and elements are 1 0 0 1. So yes, you can see that I've got the output as yes. Now let me run it with some other test cases. Say it is 3 this time, and now I will enter 1 0 0 0 and 1 0 0 and again 0 and 1. So now you can see that we have got our output as yes. Now let me give some matrix which is not an identity matrix. So I will enter 1 1 0 1. So you can see that our output is no. So that's all. So friends, this might be an expected question in the TCS Nqt examination 2020, and I have a complete list of all the expected questions that may or may not come in the TCS exam. So please subscribe to our channel, please like this video, and as well as share this video, and thank you for watching this video.